Am I a petty person? That's the subject of this week's MACK tips. When asked this question, most people will say, no, I'm not petty. But is that really the case? Well, let's run through a checklist and find out. 1. Do I get upset if a girl doesn't call back? 2. Do I make a big deal out of rejection? 3. Do I brag about my successes? 4. Do I insult a girl who is nasty or rude to me? And 5. Do I get upset if I see a girl I was just talking to all of a sudden make out with some guy who looks better than me? I'm sure that all of us have answered yes to some of these questions, if not all of them. I remember getting upset to the point that if a girl did one of these things to me, I would waste all of my time trying to figure out why. It's only human to be petty over things like this because we focus a lot on detail. We interpret detail to find excuses for when experiences go wrong or not the way that we expect. However, a man who is indifferent could care less about these things because he has experienced them so many times in the past. In fact, the less time we practice in the field, the more each of these petty setbacks hurt us. We must learn to embrace rejection, nastiness, and rudeness in order to feel comfortable with it, much like a martial artist does who embraces pain and fatigue. We make a big deal out of the fact that a girl doesn't call us back, or if we make a big deal out of the fact that some girl doesn't call us back, then we will just be nervous the next time we call her again. Why not call several girls or several of our friends at the same time? This will make the one girl we are interested in a less of a priority. If a girl is rude or nasty, why not just shrug our shoulders and move on? You will find that statistics are on your side when it comes to how many nice girls there are in the world. It's a myth that all girls are mean and nasty. Most girls are nice if you apply much of the advice provided in the community. If you're not a plower, don't be one. Think about it. A move-oner gets just as many girls as a plower. Why? Because a plower is one who spends most of his time on just one girl. And a move-oner moves on to talk to all kinds of girls. Me personally, I'm a move-oner because it takes so much energy trying to force a relationship to work. And I never place that much value on just one girl. What about bragging, and how is that petty? If you brag about your successes, you are still petty. That's because someone will always have more money and power than you, and there will always be someone who can pick up girls better than you. Once you brag to someone, they will always challenge you over the petty details that supposedly made you a success. And they set you up to go out and prove yourself, and you don't want that. Why not just be the person who cares about the important things of life? Family, friends, and making money. And in doing so, you won't be insecure and you won't be petty. And for a complete guide on how to pick up hot girls in Miami, you can find my DVD on eBay or go to mackinginmiami.com.